Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. We're playing a Japanese import game for the PlayStation 1 called Densha De Go 2, which is Let's Go by Train, number 2. This is a game that I got on the PlayStation 1 years ago, and it's hard as nails. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of focus there. It is hard as nails, and I've seen people try to play this online. I'm going to actually put a link below to a really good, almost tutorial kind of a thing from a channel called Crusty Retro. And the guy in there actually showed you what everything on the screen means, how you want to kind of nail driving your train around and sort of do better than most people do, because in this game it's very important that you drive the train on time and pull into the station not only on time, like to the second, but you also want to be on spot to the centimeter. Like, it is very, very precise, which I'm sure is a proper representation of actual Japanese transit. I'm not playing it with the better controller that it comes with. I'm actually just using the stock game PlayStation controller here. There is actually a modified version of this you can get with the lever and the pump iron thing for the accelerator. I might pick that up someday, but actually I think to do this game justice, I would actually need to get the actual controller for the PlayStation series, because it really does make a big difference. Now, why am I interested in playing Densha De Go suddenly? Well, this game has actually been sort of announced, at least in the East, to be coming for PlayStation VR. And I think this would be a very, very cool experience if they bring it to the West. If not, maybe I'll set up an Asian account so that I can download it. The idea of driving a train in virtual reality and just, hitting your stops and your stations, coasting through the Japanese landscape sounds very, very cool to me, and I really want to try it out. So I'm just going to do a couple of rounds here of the PlayStation 1 game as a little bit of a reminder to myself how this game controls. You might get a laugh at how terribly I do. Who knows what's going to happen? But let's try out Densha De Go 2. All right, now let's just set up. So basically, let's get myself in here. We'll start a game. Just going to go with arcade mode. And of course, because it's a Japanese game, that is select, not X. X cancels out. So let's select arcade mode. Going to go with whatever defaults they give me right off the bat. Now, as Crusty Retro points out, the points system, you want to get 30 tickets in this game. If you can keep the 30 tickets, you will survive. There's the time that you want to hit on the top. There's the time you're at on the bottom. And I have to take the brakes off, so that's that. These are your brakes, the square and the cross. The people have joined aboard, so when it starts, I go up and down on the D-pad. Down. You can see up there, I'm at my maximum speed, 5. You can see down there, that that is my speed. I want to hit 35, so I already need to stop accelerating. Just keep it around the 35 mark. Pull out of the station. There will be soon a symbol that looks like a bow tie. That means I can floor it if I want. But we got to get out of the station first. Keeping at the 35-ish mark. Okay, oh no. And now, bow tie means floor it. So I can. I'm going to go full speed. As Crusty Retro pointed out, when you go over a bridge or when you hit an intersection, you want to hit the horn, not circle. You basically want to hit the horn almost any time. Now, I think at some point they're going to tell me to go around 70. Oh, here's an intersection. You see how in the bottom right corner the numbers are coming down? That's my destination, but it's in white. That means I don't need to worry about it. I don't need to actually pull into that station and stop. That's just my next destination. Okay, I think that means good. I'm 5 speed. I'm 5. I just gained 5 tickets. I don't know if it's because I'm early or what, or if I just hit the horn at the right time. Not sure. She's about to tell me I'm going over a bridge, so to hit the honk or to hit the horn. Oh, I missed it. Darn it. So yeah, when you see that that orange symbol, you want to hit the horn. Again, thank goodness Crusty Retro did a whole video about this, because this game has a lot going on and I wouldn't know any of this if I hadn't seen it. Now, as you can see, we're about to come into the station, but we just want to fly right on through because it's white. There we go. I was about to get dinged some points because I was 1 second late. Again, the Japanese are that precise. Now, here's the dicey bit. My next destination is in green. That means I do want to pull into the station and stop and apply brakes. Oh, I'm going too fast. Oh, they've hit the emergency brake. All right, all right, all right. I was going too fast. See, again, let's take off the brakes. Hit the accelerator. Wasn't paying attention. So I lost a whole bunch of points. Now I'm at 17. This game is that hard. Like, seriously, you got to balance a lot of stuff. And this is just on a flat screen experience. Can you imagine what this is going to be like in VR? But at least I think in VR, if they use move controls for the PlayStation, I think that might actually work well. Okay, we're not going to get very well here for delivering our passengers. We're at 675 meters. I might want to stop accelerating and get ready to come into the station. I'm just coasting now. Oh, I want to go to 45, so let's apply the brakes. Bring us down to 45. Good. Okay. So just keep us at 45. While it flashes, it means be prepared. And then when it goes solid, that means stay at 45. Oh, bow tie. I can go faster if I want. But we are about to reach our destination. We're getting dinged points because we're late. But we've got 80 meters to go. Let's start applying the brakes here. 10. Oh! Oh! Hey, I'm only over by 5 meters. That's probably the best I've ever done. All right, well, we kind of lost that because we were over and late. Oh, let's take off the brakes. Again, this is a very complicated game, but it doesn't, and it, I like the gist of it. I liked how, do I want to start accelerating? Yes, I do. I like how it's really just up and down and apply brakes and occasionally hit the horn. You don't really do much else, and it's got a neat sort of coasting through the Japanese landscape going for it. Unfortunately, it's also very, very tough. Okay, let's see. There's a ding. Now, there's also a symbol of like a, how would I describe it? Kind of like a post with a stick that's either pointing up or pointing down. That means if you're going up or down a hill. I hope we get to see one. Because I'm going to fail at this game, but at least this is a little... There you go, that's the stick. I'm going uphill now. So you might want to apply a bit of speed. Going over a bridge, hit the horn. Do it again for good luck. Definitely hit the horn as often as you want. It seems to be good stuff. Okay, oh, and I have to bring these guys in. Don't know what that's saying, but that's okay. We're doing all right now. Still got a kilometer to go. I like how I'm kind of going over this farmland area. Like, this is very cool. And in VR, to be able to look out the sides and see that. Oh, I'm level. That would be very, very cool. I'm really looking forward to being able to play Densha De Go. I hope I don't do a complete failure. And again, I'm hoping that they release it in the West so that I can see what all this stuff means in English. Because this is hard. Okay, I might want to stop going so fast. We've got 400 meters to our destination. And I think I might want to apply some of the brakes, which on that hand controller is like a sliding motion like this, but in this you got to do the... Oh, okay, hit the brakes, hit the brakes. Oh, I'm totally going to fail this one. Terrible. And there's the angry schoolgirl. Okay. I did terribly there. Yeah, look at that. It shows you 51 meters over. You've been dinged to 20 points. Oh, I've still got 2, though. Hey, I get to keep going with 2 whole tickets. That ain't going to work. All right, take the brake off. Wait for everybody to get aboard. Not far to the next destination. And I don't have to stop there because it's white. Go. Yeah, this game is very, very tough. But I like what it's doing. And in Crusty Retro's video, he's playing Densha De Go Professional, which has a benefit of like a radar thing on the side, which is very handy. I want to go to 110. Okay. Yeah, his version tells him that he wants to go like when there's different things coming up. I don't see that until it's a little too late. Do I want to hit a horn going through the tunnel? I'll bet you I do. I think I gained a point for that. I believe, for hitting the horn and coming back out. Yeah, that didn't seem to do anything. All right. 110, she said. I just hit the horn a whole bunch of times. Going over the bridge. Oh, I failed to go through here on time. Well, that's an idea of Densha De Go. It's very cool, and I'm going to love it in VR if they release it, at least in the West. Difficult to understand all this stuff if it's all just in Japanese. I know it's a very sort of Japanese-centric game that might only have they might think it only has a Japanese audience, but I'd really like to play it because I do like the PS1 game, difficult as it is. In VR, that would be a really, really cool experience, and I would love it. So, anyway, this is a little bit of a tutorial for myself, but again, I'm going to stick with Crusty Retro's video because he does a lot better than me. Thought you might enjoy that. It's going to be cool if it does come to PSVR. And until the next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.